We're trying to reconnect.
Hey guys! Hey! Welcome to Paulette Becs Wine Live with our special guest, Mickey Dapperson.
Beautiful Mickey.
Hello.
We are sitting here tonight at Mickey's house, having a glass of wine.
Cheers. We
Cheers.
can cheers now.
We can cheers together.
I'm not having one.
This is our first official wine live together.
Together, yes.
In person.
Yay.
Yeah, I was able to, I came with my family actually, and we've done a cross
BC?
Alberta, BC trip.
Down the Alberta border. How about?
Yes,
There you
definitely. And I came to have a visit with all my online peeps.
Yes.
And the beautiful Mickey here has held us up. That's not how we say that. Hosted us.
I've been the host.
She's been hosting us for the last few days. And what's really cool is that we were able to have... Oh,
Hi, Alex.
Hi, Alex.
cheers, my friend.
Grab a wine, girl. Join us.
Cheers. Hey, congrats to you. Crushing
Yes.
3A, girl. You rockin'.
Yes, Alex is... So what we
proud
were
of you.
talking about tonight is we want to talk about community, family, friendships, and the biggest thing is the online business that we all are a part of and how we all met each other.
Yeah.
Really. Like,
Yeah.
Mickey and I live in the same hometown, never knew each other before
No.
this. And it's all because of marketing, and it has completely changed our life.
Yeah.
And near the end of this, we're going to talk about, there's a big announcement coming tomorrow. So we'll kind of touch on that. But it's, yeah, just the online world has completely changed our lives. And we just kind of want to chat, like,
Yeah.
how
Yeah.
Paulette's come down. I think this is the second time we've seen each other in person.
Yes.
Yes.
This is the second
So,
time we've met in
Kelowna.
person.
Yeah, which was a year ago in It'll be October that we saw each other. So Paulette, they decided to take their summer vacation to come down to Cranbrook and see all of us.
Yeah.
Which is absolutely amazing. So it just is amazing, the friendships and the family. Basically, you become family with these
Yeah.
people that you work with online. And it's just a support group, really. And
Yeah.
yeah.
It's been pretty cool because, and I say this often to people, it's really weird that I have become such close friends with people like these two I talk to almost every day.
Yeah. I know. I was like, I talk to her every day.
I
think.
know. And the
Yeah.
minute I pulled up into her driveway with my camper, it was
I
like...
went running.
we ran, we were like, oh my god! But it was like, it's like I talked to you yesterday.
I know.
It's just weird. It's
It is.
weird how this community has kind of just like brought us all so close together, and I'm sure everybody can attest to this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been really awesome. So,
And
Yeah.
we had, Mickey hosted a huge barbecue for, so we're all part of a movement online. It starts with Diamond Movement and it comes down to Empowered Movement, and it is, it's kind of started in Cranbrook for all of us.
Yeah.
Our coach Carly lives here, and we were able to, there's quite a few of us in town, and we were all able to get together and just have an amazing barbecue together, and everybody just visit. And it was like,
Yeah.
kind of like a mini family reunion, because we all talk every day online,
Yeah.
but you never get to see each other face to face and do
Yeah.
those things. So it's absolutely amazing getting to just kind of reconnect, all because Miss Paulette came and for an excuse to do wine live, right?
for an excuse to do a wine
For
live
sure. In love.
together instead of separate screens, today we are together.
Yes.
So I feel like we should do a cheers to that.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Grab your drinks, Alex. What are you drinking there, Missy?
I'm not sure. You're
Oh, what did she say?
That's incredible.
you're too far
I'm
away.
so
We
grateful.
can't see.
You know, okay, we have our phones set up so far
Hi,
away.
Tom.
We're all live together. There's 3 phones here.
And we're squished at a table
We're
trying
like-
to like...
But we don't mind because we love
Yeah.
each other so much. And
Because we're family.
yeah, and that
Exactly.
it's so crazy because you last year they were strangers and just
Water.
faces that we seen on our news feed, you know, and
Yeah.
today there are friends and our family and people that love us and care for us and support us, and I could not imagine my life without either one of you. Like, I'm so
Oh,
grateful. We're
Don't
gonna
start
cry.
the waterworks. Like, come on.
It's just completely out of this world how when you've been looking for the place that you belong and you find it within complete strangers. It's crazy, don't you feel like?
Absolutely.
We've
And,
known
like,
each other forever, and
Yeah.
it's
And it's not about what's happened in our pasts. It's not about the things we may have previously done. And maybe things that we regret doing, or we learn not to regret things. And it's a lot of personal development that we focus on through all of these things. And we get to grow together. And it's part of like, everyone just wants to see everyone succeed. It's not about like what you've previously done and like, oh, you've done something like, I don't know what it would be. Something bad in your life, like you're not going to succeed at this. Anyone can succeed at this, and everyone is here to see people succeed. It's just to create a better atmosphere in the world and create more positive people. And like we all get to read the same books, and it's like, what are you reading? And everyone's reading, whether it's personal development, it's something positive, it's something that's just going to influence your life. So we're always learning, always trying to do better for ourselves and our family, and we just always have that constant support.
And it's had, I don't know about you guys, but it's had a really big impact as well on our families. And I'm sure, I know these two can attest to that. But even it shows in, like, just for example, this weekend we came here, my husband doesn't know anybody. Like, we talk to each other every day. Well, that's not true. My husband has seen me talk to you guys all the time, but
he actually
he's on the
he gave me a little bit
side.
of shit saying, you're the reason I never see my wife.
And you better be watching.
Sure, he's not watching. But it was really cool to like incorporate our families into this. So like last night when we had the barbecue, and when we pulled up here, our husbands got along right off the bat, and we were like, oh.
Because we have such a great connection. And it's not just the three of us.
And
it's the whole team.
It really is.
It's crazy.
It's an amazing thing, and wouldn't change it for the world.
Hearts are full. Hearts are full.
Yes.
We're getting all cheesy because we're all together and there's wine involved.
Yes. We've been drinking wine for a while now, so we apologize. Sorry, not sorry.
Yes.
So what's been your favorite part of the trip?
My favorite part?
Good question,
honestly, my favorite part was yesterday.
All the rest.
Just when everybody came, right? Like,
don't cry.
I know I'm gonna cry. I'm a baby, you guys. Seriously.
It's okay. You can cry.
No, I can't now. All the people that don't know us are gonna be like, who the hell are these people?
We're gonna come and think about online marketing and we're gonna cry?
Yeah, online marketing is it's incredible.
What?
And it's done really great things for our family, but just on the outside of that, as far as community goes, it's just been such a great. And I talk about it all the time. People are always asking me, like, what are you into?
What are you doing?
Are you into some kind of a cult? And I'm
What's going on?
Everyone's so happy and like...
The Kool-Aid could be wine.
It could be.
We are definitely drinking the Kool-Aid, and I'm totally okay with that. But honestly, it's just such a great, inspirational... You just have to be part of it to get it, I guess.
Totally.
Totally.
And you know what? Like, we keep talking about, like, all this personal development, the way we've changed and everything, but, like, you don't have to. You don't have to put the work in to personal development and do those things. It's something that when you join, like, this group of people in this movement, it's something that they really encourage because success just seems to come that much quicker. When you really focus on changing your mindset to a more positive person. Maybe you think you're a positive person now and that's amazing, and go with that and stick with that. But if you're looking for something different to change your life, or you're not happy in the job, career path you're in, whatever it may be, there's another way out. There's always something else that you can look at and strive for, right?
And I think that's what got us all here.
Totally. Yeah.
Right?
Just that hope that maybe I don't have to work for 40 years just to make a small pension.
Yeah.
If we're even lucky enough to collect a pension, right? Like, it's just and it might not even be a career that you enjoy, but like, you're working Monday to Friday, you're working shift work, weeks away from family. Maybe it's not something that is desirable anymore. At first, the paychecks are great, or whatever it may be. It just might not be desirable. This is something, like, we're going to be releasing some huge information tomorrow that we're so excited about. So if anything that we talk about sort of just like twinges, or you feel like a little bit of a pull to it, or whatever it may be, look, whoever's page you're looking from right now, watch their page thoroughly, connect with them. When you see it, reach out, because there's going to be some massive value drop information, and now is the time to jump in if you've ever been considering it.
If ever. If you've been watching on the sidelines, people are watching on the sidelines. Like, we know, we were those people watching on the sidelines.
Yes.
Seriously.
I have people message me all the time to ask me what I'm doing, and there's been so many people that have jumped in and been like, oh my goodness. Like, for me, example, Mickey and I are very alike in the fact that we both ran day homes out of our house. And as of the end of June this year, when school was over, we both have retired our jobs.
Cheers to that, ladies.
Cheers to that.
Yes.
We have now both gone full-time online because we've been able to have so much success in this business.
Yeah.
And it's life-changing, honestly. It's changed for our families.
Yeah.
And I know we talk about it a lot, but it's like a bittersweet kind of thing, right?
Of course.
We love the children that come into our home, but at the same time, we love to be able to have the freedom to do other
what
things.
we want, when we want, and
it's a new chapter.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, yeah. And that's the thing about our lives, though. You haven't been at the same job since you were 17, or maybe you have. I can almost guarantee you're probably not happy if you have been. Like, if you've been at your job since you were 17.
And if you are happy, it's like a small percentage. What is it, like 20% of people? Or it's even smaller than that.
Yeah.
If that's you, amazing, stick with it, crush it
Yeah,
out.
cheers to you.
And if you're laughing or it's frustrating or it's kind of angering you that you're like, no, I love my job. You might not if you're getting mad at us saying these things. It might be a bit of an eye-opener of, like, maybe relook at what you're doing with your life.
Yeah.
There are other ways.
Absolutely. There's
Or
always another way.
avenues.
And it might be stepping out of the norm of what society sees. But when you jump in early, when something new begins, and we've seen success, people are crushing this out, 6 figures, like, people are just, it's blowing up.
I've just made the same income on one commission.
There you go.
That it would have taken me a month and a half to make.
Yeah.
A month and a half.
Like, what?
To make.
Yeah. The last
And I work hard.
Yeah.
Like, running the day home. It's a hard job. And I seriously
This is on the side while you were working full-time
on the side while I was working. And let's be real, like, I probably could have been putting in more hours to the marketing, but I was tired by the end of the day. Yeah. And I was still making commissions.
But what's great about that now is that now you're in a position that you're going to be able to put more time into your business, which means that you're going to be more successful.
So I'm going to next level up, and I'm very close to making 4 times the commissions.
Cheers to that, Miss Mickey.
Woo!
Yes.
Which means 2 months. 2 months worth of income.
Yeah.
Unreal.
It's crazy, you guys.
Unreal. And you know what? Like, the people that we're, like, the group we're a part of as well is, like, they offer training constantly. Like, we are always given up-to-date information. They host parties and, like, training things. Like,
we just got off a call. Like, how?
Yeah, we just got off a call.
Half an hour ago,
about this launch that is happening tomorrow. So, like, seriously, stay tuned for tomorrow on our pages. Things are going to get crazy. It's going to be amazing. But, like, I just booked a ticket last minute, spur of the moment, totally freaking out about it. I'm going to go to Toronto to this big event that is happening, and they offer, like, it's a 4-day event, and it's going to be an insane amount of training and knowledge and value that is going to be just dropped, and I'm just like, I just can't even wait.
I'm so pumped for you.
Yeah, me too.
I literally, Kent looked at me, he said, one of us has to go to this. And I was like, okay. And I found a ticket, and I booked a airplane ride and a friggin' Airbnb right there. I had 4 hours of sleep after a night shift from work, and it's just like, I'm so excited. And they just offer so many things, and I'm not even worried about going there, not really knowing who's going, because the community is just so open and amazing that I'm going to walk in there and you're just instantly going to have people you either recognize, or you're going to make friends right away.
For sure.
Yeah. And it's absolutely amazing.
Open arms.
Yeah,
and
all the time.
You know what's crazy is that she did purchase her ticket, but 3 people from our team were given tickets. Just the way this business works is we give to receive.
Okay,
there you go.
Yes.
Like, we give to get nothing in return. Yeah. We give because it makes us feel good. Now, the top leaders of this business we're giving away 3 people the opportunity to just go. And that's 3 people on our direct team.
Yes.
There was other teams which were also given the opportunity.
Yeah.
Because
for
the
free
people,
tickets.
like the leaders and the coaches and everyone, whoever you come in with on this, they just want to see everybody succeed.
Yeah.
It's not a competition. It's nothing like that.
Genuinely.
It is a genuine group of people who just want to see people live a life that they want.
Yeah.
And just to see everyone succeed.
Yeah.
And that's what's amazing about this, is that everyone is given the exact same thing, the exact same training, everything to go forward and do exactly what our leaders are doing.
It's
So
what
let
you
me-
do with it.
Yeah, so let me
Exactly.
ask you this. The last time you got promoted at your job,
Oh, my mom's watching.
who
Hi, Mom.
patted you on the back? Who? Do you think that your coworker was so thrilled that you were getting a raise and you were making more money? People in this community, when they see that you're leveling up on commissions, they are like, way to go. I'm so
Yeah.
excited for
You're
you.
an
I'm so pumped.
inspiration.
Yeah, like,
what are you doing? What is working for you? And
Yeah.
those people will tell you. They just give it to you.
yeah. Yeah.
We're all in it
Like,
together. That's why.
It's not like no one hides or withholds anything, because they just want to see each and every person.
Succeed.
It's
Yeah.
not a dog eat dog kind of situation.
There is more than enough
Yeah.
in this world for us all to be successful in this business. And if you think that there isn't, then you're
Things are changing, and like there's not as many jobs for people, and lots of people are fighting automation. And at first, before I even understood it, I fought it too,
yeah, me too. Yeah, I'm so
and was
scared
like,
of it.
no way. But once you engulf yourself in it and you learn about it, it is incredible. And what they are offering to people and what is out there is tenfold of what someone could possibly do just working at one of those at a box store.
Yeah,
It's insane.
Yeah.
So it's amazing, and it's just the automation's changing everything.
yeah. So
Completely.
you better be checking out for this launch.
Yes. Mickey's page, Paulette's page,
Yes.
our page, whatever, whoever's you're watching on, stay tuned for tomorrow, because there's going to be some massive information drop. If you're not comfortable commenting on the post, that's okay.
Message
Private
us.
message us.
Feel
That's
free
how
to
Mickey
reach
got
out.
involved
Okay,
in this.
yeah.
Here's a story for you.
So my upline, my amazing mentor, Carly Eldred, she is, I believe, the reason that we're all here, and we love her so much and so grateful for her. I seen a live that she was
Cheers.
talking
Cheers to
about,
Carly.
and I was like, you know what? I really am curious about what this girl's doing, but I don't want other people to know. I've done home things before, and I don't want people to know I'm trying yet again another thing. And I private messaged her, and she was more than willing to chat with me when I wanted. And when I didn't want to, she left me alone and let me come back to her. And I did. I came back to her, and I private messaged her, and I talked to her. And I wouldn't be where I am today. I wouldn't have reached my year goal in 10 months
Yeah.
if I didn't reach out to her.
And no pressure.
No, zero pressure.
No
Like,
pressure.
if this isn't for you, it's like, great. I totally get it. It isn't for everyone.
And you don't have to push it on friends, family, none of that stuff.
No.
Like, it's just about automation,
Yeah.
Yeah.
literally.
That's the reason why I jumped in personally
Yeah.
to this business, is because I didn't feel
You didn't talk to anyone.
I didn't talk to anybody. I didn't even. Carly is also my upline, and I saw an ad that she posted on Facebook, and I clicked on her ad, and I didn't want. I don't like salespeople.
I don't think.
They freak me
I
out.
don't think any of us do.
No, but I'm not a high pressure sales kind of person. Like,
Yeah.
it just makes me uncomfortable. But
Hey, Ashley.
she was talking about she was just talking about the potential of the business, and I was so curious. But I didn't also want to be that person. I didn't want to be the one that was like pressuring my friends, because that just doesn't make me feel comfortable.
Yeah.
But when I jumped in, I totally stepped out of my comfort zone, and when I jumped in, I saw, like, okay, but I'm not going to put this on my personal page. I can't. Like, Bex, this is so true. When we first started doing these wine lives,
We streamed them live from Paulette's
from
business
my
page,
business page,
and my personal page.
and we were having technical difficulties,
Yeah.
and we were going to have to do it from my personal page. Well, I got all sweaty. I'm like, oh my God, no, I don't know.
We took some time. We
Yeah.
talked about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I thought, you know what? Because it's not one of those businesses where you have to throw it in people's faces. Like right now, we're just having a glass of wine. I'm not telling you, like, buy my shit.
Exactly. And you know what?
Why is there only one glass of wine?
Oh, sorry. Guys, no, there's more.
No, yeah.
Yeah, cheers.
And one of the things too is like when you look at our pages and everything, it's not like we're flooding business stuff. A lot of the stuff we talk about is mindset and the changes we've seen in ourselves, and our life is just all of us
life
just
in
like
general.
life in
Growth.
general, like the growth that we've seen,
Yeah.
like it's just creating just a better atmosphere for each and every person in the world, and it's absolutely amazing. Like, okay, funny story. I went to what was it? Thursday night? Wednesday. When did you get here? Thursday. So Wednesday night, I went to a backyard garage band. There was this incredible, I did a live on it on our page, and it was this incredible band called the Honey Tongues. And they were playing all this music, and there was probably like 70 of us in this backyard. It was like $20 a ticket. Band was incredible. They're traveling across BC. They're headed to Saskatchewan now. And I was sitting in our chair, and a lady turns around. She might even watch this. And she was like, "You're Becs."
Oh, awesome.
And so she knew Kent from when he was little. And I was like, "What is it? What?" Like, and she's like, "Yeah, I follow you guys' page." And I was like, "That is amazing." Like, you just never, like, people don't need to comment on anything. You don't have to ever comment, really. And but people are watching, and if you're making an impact or a difference on just one person,
sharing value,
and just sharing value, you don't have to throw it in people's faces.
No,
Right? It doesn't. You don't have to.
That's not
be
what this
pushy.
business
It's
is about.
nothing about that.
Yeah.
I've done that.
Yeah.
Sorry.
But yeah, it's amazing, like, where you're seen, and nothing has to be on your personal page, but you can be positively influencing so many people when you do.
I've gotten so many messages from people just saying, you know what, thank you. I really needed to hear that today. And
It's like, why do we hold ourselves back
Yeah.
when you know that there's value to
a
get,
year
right?
ago today, and we've talked about this before, there's no way that I would have ever done a Facebook Live.
Yeah. Oh, me neither.
In
I wouldn't
my
even go
life.
in front of the camera.
No.
I remember in Kelowna, hey, when we all had to do it, we were just like shaking and nervous.
The
and
very
just
first
like,
funny.
time that we all met each other for the first time
Yes.
was at a mastermind in Kelowna in October of last year.
Thank you, Erin.
Yes,
Yes,
thank
thank
you,
you,
Erin.
Aaron.
And
We all stayed in a mansion together in Kelowna on the lake.
Some of us in
Yeah.
the guest suite.
I guess.
and we were, and one of our challenges was to do our very first go live about the business. Is that what it was about? Yeah.
It
Yeah.
was something.
No,
there
I
was
think
like a
it was
1 minute
about
go
anything,
live
right?
about. I think you just had to do a go live.
Yeah.
And it honestly took some of us like hours to even build up the courage to even think about hitting start, let alone be able to
Yeah.
talk on camera.
Yeah.
Like insane.
Yeah, I had to get Mickey. Mickey did
Yeah,
mine with me.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to puke, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was like,
wanted
I
to
can't
throw
do
up.
this. I can't do this. And I was like, girl, you can do this. But this is the thing. You don't have to do this.
Yeah.
You don't have to do this. But
See, Alex
almost-
was there. I was shaking. Yeah.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
It happens to everybody.
we were just like,
And if you're like scared to go on camera or scared to do anything, you don't have to do it right away. It's all a
No.
personal choice. You don't have to do the videos. Yes, you get more reach and you get yourself out there better because, well,
People
Facebook
get to
likes
know-
that. Like people like
Yeah.
that, right?
Yeah.
But it's just a matter of you don't have to do those things in order to make what we're doing work.
no, yeah.
It just becomes fun.
You grow into it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, again, it all
Absolutely.
comes back to the community aspect and the personal development aspect. Is that it just creates... You learn so much about yourself and about your limiting beliefs and what is holding you back that it just makes you want to step out of that comfort zone.
But you also realize, too, that you have something... You have something of value to give to people. And it's almost a disservice not to share it.
Yeah.
Like, this...
Cheers, stop. Cheers.
That was pretty good,
Cheers
eh?
to
That was really good.
That was...
Dropping
But
bombs
it's
over
true.
here,
It's
Mickey.
so true because our lives have been impacted so hugely that in a positive manner, that why wouldn't we want that for people we know? Mm-hmm. Like, why wouldn't we want people we love to be surrounded by these kind of people who are always there for you? Like 12:30 at night, You can ask someone a question and someone's answering you.
Yeah, like Jackie's on. What did Jackie say?
She said she didn't know we were coming on.
Oh, she would have joined. Oh, she
Sorry,
gave us
Jack.
this.
You're on. Jackie, you're on.
Hi, Jackie.
Hi, Jack.
But Jackie is one of those people that is up at 12:30
I don't think
at
we
night.
could have fit 4. Like, you would have had to sit on her lap. We're pretty squished.
You could have laid across her lap. 3 phones
Sorry,
set
got
up
a
on
phone
3
call.
different lives right now for this.
So, really, the point is that we have something huge,
Yes.
huge coming up.
Yeah.
Huge.
And if you
Huge.
want to know, huge.
Here, move this way.
So, really, reach out.
Yes.
Yes, stay
out.
tuned tomorrow morning, sometime through the day tomorrow, depending on, we're all moms, we've all got things going
Yeah,
on
that's
when we
right.
get the info out there, but just keep your eyes out for the information that we're going to drop because you're not going to want to miss it.
Yeah.
That's right. Tune in.
Tune in. Oh,
So, yeah.
what's going on here?
I'm not sure.
Oh, I don't know. What's happening?
I don't know, Jackie popped up over there.
Oh.
Oh, no,
Oh, she's watching.
Now she's watching Mickey's.
She left you.
You're jumping. She's
Oh, because
jumping
your
ship.
phone was...
she jumped because your live died.
We could have invited her. Oh, you can't do that from this.
Right, can you?
Oh, that was so funny when I invited Kent.
That
Here's
was
the
awesome.
thing, guys.
I don't think you can.
Can we?
No,
Sorry, guys, I'm just... No.
don't press finish. Oh, she's laughing at it. No.
Okay, here's
that?
another little tidbit for all of you out there watching. We often have technical difficulties on the show, and do you know
Yes.
why? Because we're not technical people.
Yeah.
And that's okay.
perfect.
This is real.
If you can use Facebook,
You can do this.
you can do
business.
this business.
Seriously.
And we all know you can all use Facebook.
And the point
Because you're watching us.
Yes, and the point of why Bex and I started these lives is to show people that real people with real problems and just people that we're relatable because we're real. And
That's right.
that is our goal, is to show people that you don't have to be like
Perfect and
perfect to be
No.
able to succeed at something that you
Yeah.
feel like you have a pull to.
No,
You know what I
Totally.
mean?
you just have to have a passion for what you're doing. And I haven't had it until like when I started this business. I didn't want to go to school. I just didn't. I wasn't a student. I didn't want to do it.
Yep.
And I was not happy in my current situation. And I thought, I need something. There has to be something out there that's going to work for my busy mom life and to get me out of my current situation. And then, bang,
Yep.
there was
And you
Carly.
know what? Everyone has a different story, but it's usually along the same lines.
Yeah.
Right? Like, even though, like, for myself, I went into nursing school. I needed to do this. I thought I wanted to be a nurse. I got there. It's a stressful environment. It's busy. Yes, it can be amazing at sometimes and very rewarding, but it's long hours. It's shift work. It's all these things that isn't talked about when you go to do it. Mm-hmm. And you each
Or there wouldn't be
and like
nurses.
for
Yeah.
me, I still had that feeling of like there's got to be more to life than following a schedule, having to book vacation because I want to do something fun.
Yeah.
Like having to ask for time off and being told, no, you can't go, you need to work. I just always felt like there's got to be something more, and that's same for you. There's got to be something else that's gonna, so that you're not dwelling on life and you're not frustrated with working towards even someone else's dreams because they're the boss or whatever it may be, right?
Yeah.
You want to be able to do your own thing on your own time.
Exactly.
Yeah,
And benefit
Exactly.
for it.
Yeah.
There's so much potential, and
Yeah.
we've seen, like, you in this business, you see so many people with such great success that it just inspires you to learn more and do better.
Yeah.
Oh, what's happening?
I just can't get in it. I can't get in
Oh,
the shot.
sorry.
Oh, it's okay.
Squeeze.
There, now I'm in.
What's that? Yeah.
I love my business
But listen,
and my
so,
community. Daryl, thanks for coming
You
on,
know,
Daryl.
this launch, seriously, we have to say that other people who have like jumped into this launch, they're making crazy mad money.
Or they did this in Australia, or they did
And
this
then
somewhere
it's like-
else, and crazy, like insane amounts of money, like
And
There was one, I think it was a couple, was it, that
Yeah.
made over $50,000
in 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
okay,
time.
but listen,
That is not. That is like.
Yeah.
We can't make income claims here. We can't make any of those things. We're not doing that. Everyone's rates are different.
yeah, but you know, there was another couple that we have all met personally who are the nicest people as well, who did this 2 weeks ago, and they crushed out 13,000.
Who?
Garrett.
Oh,
yeah.
I didn't know. Yeah.
And
See, like, it's
you know,
amazing.
she crushed out mad money.
Yeah.
And
You got to put the work in. You got to put the effort in. You got to be committed. But it works.
And a lot of, I think a lot of people automatically, again, it comes back to the whole, we've been raised in a
go to work, collect a paycheck.
go to work, collect a paycheck till you're 65 or however old, then you retire and get a pension.
Yeah.
Like my parents, same thing.
Yeah, me too.
They don't necessarily understand what I'm doing at this point. Because they were raised. You work, you do your thing, you put in your time, and then later on you go on and retire. But my dad, who is 72 this year, he just turned 72 or 73, he's at a point right now where he could retire, but his health isn't the best. And you think about that. You work your whole entire life to get to a certain point where you can go and enjoy yourself. But then when you get there, it's never guaranteed that you're going to be able to do the things that you want to do, right?
Yeah.
Like, get the insurance to go travel the world, like...
Yeah, totally.
Anyways,
yeah, like
it's put
you
things
work
into
your
perspective.
whole life that long. You develop health issues, but your dream was to travel. Now you can't get health insurance for previously existing conditions,
Yeah.
right? Like, it just... Why wait until we can't do it anymore when you thought you were going to be able to?
When you can do it right now.
When you could just do it now.
And people are scared of automation because they don't, like, it's not that it's new, but it just goes against what everybody was kind of ingrained in their brains, right? They
Yes.
don't really understand it, and so they're scared of it. But that's something that we all did, is we kind of stepped out of our comfort zone and stepped into something where, and now we see the potential, and we're like, holy shit.
Yeah,
And
and I
don't get
think,
us, like, and it can get frustrating sometimes.
It's not always
it's not easy.
No.
Like,
No.
it's any job. We have to work. Like, we're not just sitting back with our feet up on the couch and not creating
I
success
mean, we might be
for
doing that, but
ourselves.
we'll be there for a long time.
Yeah.
Well, for
And we'll be like,
example,
why am I not making any money?
for example, we're driving here. We're driving from Cranbrook, or from Bonnyville to Cranbrook, and I'm on my, like, while we're driving, I'm on my phone doing my thing, like, returning messages, building content on my phone, and my husband is, like, getting annoyed because he's like, God, why are you on your phone
You're
again?
missing this beautiful
You're missing,
scenery.
look at that. Oh, I'm like, and I'm just, like, out of it because I'm still working while and he's getting annoyed because
But
we're on a
you're getting
family
to come
holiday.
here to hang with us
Because of this.
Yeah.
So why not, while you're on the road, be working?
Yeah.
Yeah, making
Right?
an income.
Why not?
But the thing is that I feel like a lot of people think that this is going to be, when they think of online, they think, okay, well, this is going to be a get rich quick thing. That's absolutely not what this is. This is something that you need to put the time and effort into it. This is something that maybe at the beginning you won't get success for a long time, but
Some see it in 2 months. Some see it in a couple weeks.
some see
Some
it
see
in
it
a
in 2
year.
years. Like,
Yeah.
it's just different, and it's all about the effort you put in.
But like,
You know, your husband asked, is that what you were
Last
going to
night,
say?
yeah.
Last night, Kent said, what if it took 5 years?
Yeah.
What if it took 5 years?
It would still be worth it.
for you to be able to live a life that you love.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was just
Yeah.
like, yeah, and what if it did?
What
I
if it-
would
right?
still be here today.
You take, like, you make some cuts in life if you need to for a short period of time to have the massive gains.
Short-term sacrifice,
Thank you.
long-term
That's what I was
gain.
looking
Yeah.
for. Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. So you might not get that instant, incredible dream life that you think of. But if you work your butt off
And
and you
stay
take sacrifices
consistent.
for a small bit of time and you stay consistent,
Yeah.
it will come.
Yeah.
It's just all a different timeline for each and every person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
So-
when you do the personal development and you get more confident in yourself, that's what builds you up to be able to receive all of that stuff.
Yeah.
And that might feel like, to some people that aren't open to that, you might feel like, oh, it's kind of soupy. But it's honestly true, right?
I thought that.
Like,
Yeah.
look at
I did.
Kent.
Yeah.
Oh,
Rebecca's husband, Kent.
Yeah.
You can see, like,
yeah.
there's
The
such a
massive
shift.
growth and change.
Yeah.
I live with a different human being. I live with the human being I saw before.
Yes.
Sorry, guys.
What do you know in Sherwood Park?
You know what? It's probably a lead that's looking at this live right now that
Are
wants
you
to
watching
get in.
this? You keep interrupting.
So bottom line is our lives have changed. We've
Yeah.
made huge relationship changes. We've met amazing people who are now our family. Like, seriously, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Don't
cry
cry.
again. Don't shut up.
And we're inviting people
Yeah.
to make a huge change in their life.
It's a world movement. It's going to be a worldwide movement.
Yeah.
That we're all
And you better
creating.
jump on, because we're not offering it every day. I'm telling you right now.
I don't know when the next offer will be. It might be next year. It might be 6 months. I don't know.
It's huge. This is huge.
This is not something that comes out ever.
No.
So now is the time, if you're on the fence, to at least jump in and get the info
Get on.
and get on it. Because
it's a win-win,
seriously,
right?
And if it isn't for you, then no hard feelings.
No,
Yeah.
We'll just say
because
thanks.
really, it isn't for everybody.
no.
I talk to people all the time,
Yeah.
and they're like, "Oh no,
But
like, yeah,
there's
cool.
a difference between interested and committed.
yes,
Absolutely.
So we want committed.
yeah."
Come on over.
You can be interested and become committed
Yes.
once you learn all the facts.
Yeah.
It's
But-
all about learning the information and seeing what's out there.
Be willing to work, that's all.
That's
Yes.
right.
Yeah.
Well,
All right.
Okay, well,
Stay tuned tomorrow. Each one of our pages, massive value being dropped, and the info that we're talking about. So you don't want to miss it.
So
I
Mickey,
I want to give a big cheers to everybody. Mickey, thank you for joining us on our
Yes,
Wine
thank
Life.
you,
For
Mickey,
being at my
again.
house.
Yes.
Thank you for inviting us into your town, and you guys, I love you
don't
all.
cry.
See, we're all just gonna hug now.
This
Lady
is
love.
what you're missing out on. Friendships.
If you think we're crazy, well,
Beautiful,
whatever.
beautiful
you don't have to hug
friendships.
us.
Yeah,
But you can.
We're huggers.
If you want. We don't mind.
Don't drink and drive. We won't. Mickey has H2O.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so if you're on Beck's page, what are you going to do? Message
Becs.
Beck.
Yes.
if you're
Paulette.
on my live right now,
You can
you
message,
can message
her.
me and talk to me. Or if you're on Mickey's page, you can message Mickey.
Message
Mickey.
me.
Or if you see us on either one of whoever's lives and you're on my live and you feel like, hey, Mickey feels like,
Yeah.
I feel
Yeah,
like
I
Go
feel
with
like
the
I
person
like-
you
yeah,
connect
that's
with.
right.
message Mickey.
Who do you connect with? And we
That's who
totally
you go
support
with.
that.
Yeah.
Because that's just what this is about, is everybody succeeding in everything.
Yeah.
Right? So,
Thanks for
Cheers.
joining us,
Cheers,
guys.
Thank you. Cheers.
one more
Cheers
drink
to,
and cheers.
It's
To a-
huge.
It's gonna be huge.
Like Ken says. Okay. Who can reach the finish?
Can I have a drink? Mario, you can have a drink. Grab a drink. Go get a drink.
Who's on?
And she really is drinking water. Or maybe it's Diet Coke.
Sorry, you guys. We're getting old. We can't see that far. We had to get really far back so that we could all like be in the live.
We love you, Alex.
Well,
Oh, low
son
battery.
of a beehive. You guys, this is really not working out for
Thanks
my...
for sticking with us,
Thank
Ashley,
you.
Joseph that was on here. Everyone, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Awesome.
And good night.
Good night.
Stay tuned for tomorrow, guys.
Yes. Bye.
Tomorrow.
Take care.